you mentioned mountains and the love for them, and of course I share it. There are a lot of other people who have a lot of love for the mountains, but there seems to be this strange mystical connection between spirituality or yoga and the mountains. What can you put some light on that? Why what is that connection? Why do people feel strangely drawn towards the hills when they, and why do they have these great spiritual experience? Like, you found a yoga center in the Himalayas, and you just decided to go about it, and it kind of transformed your entire life. So what is this connection between mountains and human beings? Do you want to talk something about that?
Okay. Um, all right. So let me try and answer this as intelligently as I can. Right. So we'll have to go back into time, and not just 10 or 20 years. We'll have to go back fairly long back in time. So, as per the scientists, Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years back. The
Hmm.
ocean was formed about 4.4 billion years back. There's water on the Earth. And life, the first signs of life, was over 4 billion years back, right? And these were simple single cellular organisms which were living in the ocean, right? Which came into existence when a concoction of a variety of matter and ideal situations made this matter into living, well, not creatures, but single celled organisms. So that's a scientific theory, right? So I'm going to try and come from science here. So that was about 4 billion years back. And now here we are at the apex. I mean, apex predators, really, right at the top of the food chain. But along this 4 billion year old journey from single cell organisms, we've, turned into complex cellular beings or organisms, into sea cucumbers and fish. And then the fish has walked into land and become an amphibian. And the amphibian is climbed onto trees and become birds and become, they have the whole mammalian genus happen from there. And so all of that's happened over 4 billion years. And why I tell you this story is because I want us to understand that we are from nature. So when you're up on the mountain or in a jungle or by the beach, you feel this sense of calm, a sense of connection with yourself or even the nature, which is inexplicable. But yet there is this deep connection, isn't there? I mean, I'm sure you felt it too. So I don't know if that answers your question. So when you're up on the mountains or the beach or the jungle, you feel connected. And when you feel connected, you're open to new experiences. When you feel connected, you have likelihood of being more creative or innovative, because you have an open mind. And that's the benefit of having an open mind and being connected. And that's exactly what it did to me. I was up on the hills. I had some fabulous experiences up on the hills. I met yogis who'd been practicing for 80 years. You know, and they were close to 100 years old and really healthy, not just physically, but of course, the mental health was just of a level that is unimaginable. And all of these things, the sound of the breeze, the sound of uh, the sights of the mountains, the birds chirping, these vibrations, they really, really calm you and open your mind. And when I was in that calm and open state of mind, I embarked upon this journey and haven't looked back ever since.